Hi, my name is Syria. I am 19. I'm a student from Italy, but currently studying in Trinity Dublin College in Ireland. I'm studying physics to go into astrophysics for third and fourth year. And yeah, something about me is obviously I am passionate about astronomy, about the stars, and I also love cooking. I don't know if it's part of my Italian heritage, but I actually absolutely love cooking and I'm really good at it, so I might bring some content about that as well. And nothing else, this is my first video for my YouTube account, and it actually is so exciting because I've been thinking about this for so long, but I never had time, or it just takes a lot to just get in front of the camera and talk about whatever. And yeah, so I'm excited. This will be the first video on my channel, and so because I am really passionate in astronomy, I was thinking to start making some content to bring, awareness and just a little bit of my knowledge about astronomy, about whatever topic. I can choose some topic, also you guys can leave some topic or something that you're interested in, and if I can provide an answer, I will try. I'll try my best. And of course, I'm not a professionist. Not yet. I don't have my degree yet. I'm just in first year. I'm just want to talk about science. I think it's not really talked about, mainly in astronomy, mainly not on YouTube. So I just like to bring, some content about it just because it's nice. When I was in high school, I did a year in the States, and that year I volunteered in this planetarium, and it was amazing. And I'm going back this summer because it was just so cool, and I love the community because they had like little shows for kids, and it was amazing. And also I might be doing some content there as well during this summer. But yeah, and I have an idea for the video today, and nothing, I hope you enjoy. So our topic today is Tabby stars, also known as KIC 8462852, which is a star that is found around 1,470 light years away from the solar system. Also, on a little side note, just for those who don't know, light year might be a confusing unit of measurement because we might think it's a measure of time. Year might confuse us for our vision of time, but actually light years is a measure of spatial distance. So yeah, imagine this star is 1,470 light years away in a distance, and something really strange is happening about this star. And whatever happens in this star is something that has been taught a lot for years, mainly at the beginning when the strange behavior was detected for the first time in 2015-2017, and I will show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the star for context, and all these pictures and in general everything that I'm going to be talking about today is just data that you can find anywhere on the web. You can find on NASA website. There's pictures of NASA and Caltech, and you can find everything on it. And so the weird behavior of this star is actually the level of brightness detected. So first thing, let's talk about how this was detected. So there was a period, which I think is an ongoing thing, but there was mainly when everybody, all the new scientists started finding new planets that called exoplanets. And there's different methods to find planets. And one of the main one is called transit method. The transit method means that we have an observer, the scientist, looking at a star, so observing a star, and the transit occurs when the planet passes between the star and the observers, the scientists. Now, this is what the scientists were doing when they were trying to, discover new planets, but they were looking at this star, trying to detect a planet, and they just observe at different levels of brightness, which usually is not usual for stars because we're supposed to be able to at least predict the brightness of a star, and usually stars always have the same level of brightness. But for this star, the level of brightness varies like really often, up to even 22%, which was really unusual. So there was different theories of why this was happening, and at first scientists were thinking maybe it's because a planet has passed in front of it, and like, you know, usually when a planet passes in front of a star, it takes some of the light away because it just kind of covers the star. And that's how actually they detect the planets, because if they can't directly see the planet, they can tell, oh, the star is not as bright as usually is, so it means that the planet is orbiting around the star, or it's just happened to pass in front of the star. But that was the problem was that like this star was actually fluctuating level of brightness. They were higher than expected if a planet is just passing in front of it, so that could not be the reason why. So there were other theories, and one was a bit crazy. It was that there could be a megastructure created from advanced civilization, so, you know, aliens. Basically, like the theory was that the aliens created this thing that is called like a Dyson sphere. I can put a picture here. It's imagined as to like a sphere built around the star that is using the star's energy. So it's like they're harvesting the star energy, which is also something that, in my opinion, could have not really been, which they later discovered that it probably was not the case, because the Dyson sphere is an idea that like has as humans created, so it would be really like unlikely that this was actually something that another civilization created at the same time and was, you know, blocking the light from the star. And also, I don't know, it was just not the best theory. For a long time it was like a theory really like researched into, like a lot of people really thought that could have been that could actually been the reason why, but so later on they discovered that was not the case. Instead, the latest theory, and probably the most acceptable one, is the one of the cloud of dust. So it's probably just a cloud of dust that is orbiting around the star with a roughly 700 days orbit period, which would explain also the oscillating periods of why, like, you know, the star could be brighter in one moment and less bright the next moment. You know, like, that is just the most reasonable explanation, the way it makes more sense, even though it would be really cool if the Dyson sphere was actually real. So as I said at the beginning of this video, all the data that I'm talking about and all this information can be found on the NASA website. If you just type, you know, the Tabby stars or the actual code name that I keep it here again, you will find everything. Also, because all the data collected was collected by the Kepler Space Telescope, which observes usually the change of brightness of distant stars to detect exoplanets, which is what we were talking about earlier. So basically they study how bright a star is and then the changes in brightness to see when a planet is orbiting around, and just to understand, you know, if there could be an exoplanet in that specific area. And I think this was it for me today, and I just wanted to bring to your attention one of the, you know, mysteries of space. It's definitely not one of the most important, or also not of the one that it's most known to, you know, people. But I think it's really fun to know. It's just these theories are kind of funny, and it's just, I think, really important to notice how even scientists can sometimes, you know, proclamate some theories that are necessarily not as, I would say, common. Like, probably if a person were to read this on a newspaper headline, it would probably think, oh, it's just like, you know, actually not real, like it's just like a fake news or whatever. No, like, we don't know. Like, there's so much about space that we don't know yet that it will be, I think, even crazier to just, you know, automatically take out options of what it could be, what it could not. So yeah, this is not regarding the Tabby star, but in general about anything going on in space. We have theories of most of the things that might be going on, but we don't know it for sure, not for all of them at least. And that's why research is truly amazing. And yeah, this was it for me. I will leave after this video like a mini video of the Tabby star. I was trying to find a star in my star map track that I usually use, but I don't know why it's not popping up really. Maybe I'm looking it up with the wrong name, not sure. So I'll just leave videos that you can also find online. And let me know if you like this video and if you have any questions, or also if you have any idea of something that you would like to know. As I said at the beginning of the video, just leave the idea under this video and I could probably do something else talking about, you know, something that you might be interested in if I have enough knowledge for. I think that's it. Bye.